question.
So importantly with cinema sound is you've got the same tonal character, what they call timbre matching around the room. So it's probably more obvious for the front speakers, the left and right, of course, stereo, they're always the same speaker. And then with cinema, we want the center channel, ideally all three the same behind the screen, though you might have some towers and the low profile center channel sitting on a cabinet. So that having the same componentry, really important, so you've got the same character of sound. So with surround sound, we want to create an entire environment. So that means all the speakers sounding the same, hand over to each other and create a seamless immersive integration. These speakers right here from the JBL Studio 6, and let's check them out. What's really unique and amazing with JBL series is their compression driver technology for the high frequencies. This is a speaker or a driver that's very efficient. A normal little dome tweeters, maybe 3 or 4, 5% efficiency. Compression drivers right up there at around 20, 30% efficiency. So we're getting more output and with lower distortion, they'll do that quite effortlessly. However, compression drivers are not easy or cheap to make. So not a lot of manufacturers will use them. Of course, in the pro world, they're everywhere. You're not gonna have pro audio speakers that aren't a compression driver or some sort of planar ribbon style technology. So JBL found it, rock concerts, found in studios, found at the Academy Cinema, and what a great choice for cinema or hi-fi at home as well. So this is the component we talk about here, that beautiful high frequency driver with a waveguide. So it's a little bit like a horn. That's not just loading up more audio, but it's presenting the sound, directing the sound where the audience actually are. So small little 5-inch driver here, not a massive speaker. And actually what makes that good is the fact that being low profile, we can fit that on the side walls. And of course, most cinema rooms are going to be a little bit more narrow. So if we had a big boxy speaker, they're probably going to get in the way of people walking past, or that means that the drivers are that much closer to the outer seats. So it's nice having a speaker just far away from the audience. And we could dress this up. We could put this behind some trim. We could put this behind a sheer, or we could have the grill on it, which looks nice and neat anyway, and have them freestanding or open in the room. These are cool, all magnetic grills on this series. That's a really nice, neat, low profile looking speaker. The same sort of timbre, the same sort of character of sound as the front channels, and that's how we get this beautiful seamless immersion with cinema. Awesome. So not a huge amount of output, these guys, but being a surround effects channel, you can decide, or rather calibrate in what frequency response these will run at. That is, these aren't going to obviously run big bass like the big front speakers do. So important in the configuration that these are cut, and the bass energy driven to these subwoofers. And talking about woofers, here's one here. Hello, girl. And yeah, so you can get away with a smaller effects channel because it's a little bit more about adding the cues of audio around the room. It's sort of where in the location, 360-degree locations, the sound coming from. Some will argue that the effects channels don't need to do as much work as the rest. That could be true. And you can direct it to the sub. So what's important here, same character, tonal timbre match sound as the front, really seamless audio, and not as much money as the front speakers as well. So that means buying a whole bunch of these guys for the surrounds and the back channels. That means 4. Your money's gone a bit further. All right, so that's first look at the JBL Studio 6 610 surround effects channel. We're going to have these up and running in the showroom real soon, and we'll be giving a big workout. Check out more links below for more inspiration and education at Rogue Home Cinema. Thanks.